Hello everybody, I'm Francesco from Movement Monastery, and today we're going to work on the 360 gainer roll. Now I want to give a quick shout out to the user Zach Parade for requesting me to make this tutorial. You requested this and I want to work with my fans to create videos that you will enjoy. So here's that tutorial for you. If anybody else wants a specific tutorial, I will do my best to get that to you. Let's get on to the skill. Now the prerequisites for this skill, so if you know how to do a breakdancing swipe, okay, that will help you out. You kick up as if you're going to do a gainer off one leg, but you flip over to a handstand. A shoulder roll from shoulder to hip, opposite hip, so being able to go across to the other side. Now there's two ways to figure out which way you're going to spin. One, if you already twist a certain direction, example, if you corkscrew to the left or back full to the left, or do anything that's left twisting, then you're going to want to turn to the left. Or if you don't do any kind of twisting whatsoever yet, then you can also do this by figuring out which way you roll better. So if you roll better over the right shoulder, then you're going to be twisting to the left actually. If you roll better over the left shoulder, you're going to be twisting to the right. It's going to be opposite for a very specific reason. So just make sure you have that in mind before we start to move on to the next part here. If you're going to be twisting to the left, then you have to swing up your left leg. If you're going to twist to the right, you're going to swing up your right leg. Now, knowing which way you're twisting and which leg you're kicking with is going to make everything so much easier. Because everything from there, literally, for the jump, is the way you walk. So when you walk in a cross-lateral fashion like this, you're just going to exemplify that, make it bigger, right? So instead of walking like this, you're going to be walking like that and doing a huge kick with the opposite leg and twisting toward it. You're going to be lunging down on that jumping leg to help you with your jump, obviously, and then you're going to swing the other leg up and bring the arms across, either like walking or twisting to the side. That's all it is to the beginning part of it. So your first one should be like this, going to the left. One thing to really keep in mind is to make sure that your hips are getting above your shoulder level. So, moving on. The next part of this is that after you land on your hands, you want to fall into a push-up position. I'm going to do this traveling to the side so you can see what I mean. You don't actually do a 360. As a beginner for this, your goal is just to get to a half twist to your hands and fall to a push-up, because if you can get that, you can make this skill a lot easier for you and a lot safer for you. Half twist from the push-up position. So if I'm landing in my push-up position like this, and I am twisting to the left, that means I'm going to be dropping my right arm, either doing a collapsed position into a shoulder roll, okay, traveling that way, or I'm going to do an extended arm and kind of roll down the flat arm like that to come out to the other side. Traveling towards your feet, not towards your head. So it's a very different feeling. Here I'm going to do a small jump up and then I'm going to roll that way. It's the second half of the roll. So I'm here. One way to troubleshoot your roll problem from going forwards and going towards your feet instead is to do this skill on a hill. This will keep your body's mass from traveling over your head and instead travel you towards your feet. So find yourself a hill, set yourself in that push-up position, do your jump up to that handstand or push-up position lightly, and then let gravity do the rest. Another option for you is to put your feet on an elevated surface, so that way your hips are above your shoulders and head, and that can make it easier for you to feel the roll too. So if I put my feet on a higher surface like this, then from here, if my hips are up, I can actually work on the dropping part to my back, keeping my feet on that elevated surface. That gives you the simulation that you're doing the roll the same way. So I'm here, I let my hips turn, my arm come down, and I go to my back. Okay, we're getting close to the final product here. So now we're going to start building this into two different halves. Your approach and jump to handstand, where you fall to the push-up position. That's half one. And then half two is initiating the twist. So let's go with the first half. I'm going to be doing this toward the camera here. Fall to the push-up position, then I go into twist. Yep. Push-up position. Push-up position. From here, go into my twist. And you just keep working on that over and over and over again until it becomes so streamlined and you don't have to think about anything, that it becomes one single move. And that is 360 gainer roll. Here's some slow-mos for you. If you have any questions, let me know below. Please make sure you follow or subscribe, and you all have a great day.